another opportunity to share my blessing. I thank you for those that desire to be here, that there will be no encumbrances or no hindrances. Thank you for Lene, that she has committed to show up and that she has. Lord, give her whatever she needs, Lord, whatever answers she needs, whatever she needs as far as being able to make available her products and whatever services, Lord, that she needs to move to her audience. We thank you for her diligence. And Lord God, thank you that every technical vehicle needs to be. Lord God, I'm so glad that I'm able to be a blessing. Once the prosper and be in health, even as our soul prospers. So thank you that you receive your supernatural wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in every area of their life. So be it. And in Jesus' name, amen. So attract and build your audience. Needs from unknown to explosive audience growth online. I am today going to sure that I give you the lead gen strategies that are young and Heidi. Hello, thank you, and welcome. Comment with where you're tuning in from. All right, so let's get to it. Having and Lord God, I thank you. Thank you, dear Heavenly Father. All is well. We come against anything that seeks to destroy and sabotage the success today. And I know it says tomorrow, but I'm talking about today. We are going to go over everything you need to know for audience growth and lead gen maximizers in order to pave the way for the business of your dreams and create an abundant life. Don't miss. Yes. Let's see if I can get this to show. The new year is approaching. Let's break into the new year finding. If you go ahead to do this for you and your business. Okay, so not against hard work, YouTube University, and gurus knowing the right people, but I will teach you how to unleash your mind power in action and have the audience growth and attract your right fit clients, customers. That's what I'm going to show you today. I want you to forget about everything you learned in the past about what gurus and others have said you must do to achieve business success. I'm about to put you 100% in control of getting the thriving business you deserve. It is going to take effort, it is going to take action. I kid you not. I didn't get where I am and have not attained the knowledge that I have, twiddling my thumbs, watching TV all day long. I made some sacrifices as you are doing yourself. And yes, these strategies work during a recession. So, who is Robin? I am a, community builder. I am a networker. I believe in all things God, big God. I've been named one of 25 entrepreneurs to follow on Twitter. I'm a social media marketing campaign specialist. I'm family oriented. We've been married 42 years, and that's saying something to be able to celebrate that. And that doesn't mean that it comes easy, and it doesn't come with um, the distractions and the broken focus and the crisis and things like that. I know that it's going to take all that I'm telling you today and more. All right. So I've been married 42 years, have 4 children, and then 3 bonus children. Yes, I have grandchildren. We have grandchildren. And we have an angel, Tanisha Michelle Tramble, another angel, which was one of my bonus children, Michael Anthony. So we thank God for those two and thank God for how He has just blessed us to be a blessing. Yes. Thanks, Lene. She's saying, I don't know why it doesn't want to show, but she's saying, yes, she did sacrifice. Oh, that's all right. I gave you a shout out anyway. We're not going to have it, StreamYard. You just play right along. Okay. So it wasn't always easy. I started to talk about our lovely firstborn, Tanisha Michelle, and it wasn't always easy. We had a journey with our daughter where we were very supportive and she was very courageous and faithful. She was dealing with multiple sclerosis, and then it was discovered that it was NMO, which is Devick's disease. We returned up to Washington, Seattle, where we are now, in 2014, September. We came to unite our faith in person to be here for our daughter as we watched wholeness manifest. What did happen, and thank God we felt the urgency to get here, that in December of 2014, our daughter, our lovely, passed. And that was the most painful and hardest thing that I have ever had to do, uh, which was to make that journey without our lovely. See how beautiful she is? And she did fight the good fight of faith, and she believed until the end. And I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but there were victories and there were times where we saw God move. But for whatever reason, she was allowed to pass. One thing we do appreciate that she no longer no longer but she is resting in paradise. So this is our loving and going back and forth. She lived in Seattle. When we lived in Seattle, we gave her the opportunity to make the choice to whether to move with us here, move with us in Sacramento, or remain in Seattle. And she was doing much better. She chose to remain. She chose to remain. So that meant that when we did see her, we had to go back and forth from Sacramento to Seattle. And praise God, my business helped us to be able to do that. And I thank God for that. We love our Tanisha. We miss her, and it's still painful, but God is in control because we given him control. And then something happened. I've searched for a solution that would up level my skills to support Christian women coaches and entrepreneurs. And I must say, 2 months later, I had a stroke. So I'm just giving you all this to let you know that you're going to have crisis, and it's not always going to be perfect, but you can persevere, and you can be empowered through crisis. All right, moving forward. I searched for a solution that would up level my skills to support Christian women coaches and entrepreneurs. Okay, you see that's showing that dollar sign. That means something. I had to get to work though. I had to get to work. I went online to find the answer. She favors me a little bit, doesn't she, with that hairstyle? All right. So I went online to find the answer. And this was to do this in order to do it right. And that's what I'm sharing with you. Work with me. Okay. It's coming. No, Yes, 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 yes. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, Lene. Yes, the devil is a liar. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna let's see how we can. Okay, this is where we left off, but I guess I can see if I can hear myself. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, testing. Okay. So I'm back, and hopefully you can hear me because I just tested and sounds like the sound is okay. My apologies. But I left off here. I'm going to show you the exact path that, and leave no question unanswered. Let's see how we could do this better. All right, so moving forward, but before I tell you what that about that and what that is, I want you to do something for me. And I noticed my image did not show up. It was a lady looking over the banister. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, how do you envision your journey? And just imagine there's a lady looking over the banister, over a view of the city. I don't know what keeps happening where that image does not process. How do you envision your journey? And I'm talking about the journey, we're talking about growing, attracting, and building your audience with ease. And so the purpose of the audience is so that you have someone to share your solutions with, not just someone, but that ideal right fit audience and right fit client. How do you envision your journey as you move forward? You're envisioning your achieved goals, your achieved goals, excuse me. One of the biggest mistakes people make when setting goals is neglecting to visualize their goals achieved. So I want to ask you that you make sure that you are doing visualization of your goals achieved. And I don't know who of you may be utilizing the vision board strategy, but this will also be a part of that. Another important step, need a breakthrough in your life and business? Well, this is what's needed for a maximum breakthrough. A mindset shift. And I often talk about the mindset in every setting. I believe I share something about your mindset. So I'm sharing that now as well. And here are four essential mindset shifts. And remember, I'm going to give you those strategies as well. Thoughts, your thoughts, your thoughts. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Your thought life is very important that you make sure that your that life is conducive to the way that God would have us to represent the kingdom principles, that it is conducive to that. Your quantum leaps, that's another shift. Of course, you want to get the skills that you need to move forward. You want to study. You want to have good habits where it concerns manifesting what you desire. But quantum leaps, that's what you want to make that mindset shift to. Quantum leaps. Not slow, but not so fast that you're not gathering the information and the knowledge that you need. Quantum leaps in your business. I have an image where uh, the lady has her tennies on, her shorts, and she's jumping across. It's a representation of the quantum leap. And then success, a mindset shift to success. Now, one might say, well, what is the other mindset? Mindset of failure. You want to make the mindset shift to success. You want to think success, hear success, breathe success. Well, let's just say renew your mind. Renew your mind. Be not conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And then I believe it's Joshua 1, 1 and 8. Meditate on the word day and night that you may have good success. These are things that you can do to reinforce the mindset shift to success. And then abundance. There is there is an audience that focuses on lack, scarcity, inferiority, when we should be focusing on a mindset of abundance. Sure, you say there's so many life coaches out there. Well, don't put the label life coach on you. Add to that what your solution is. Such and such life coach, empowering belief life coach, health and wellness coach is in a area of its own, but the life coach is just, what would I say, uh, a segment of that whole audience of coaches. You can customize and put in life coach, add what your value is, what your solution is to the life coach. Okay, of course, there are many, many, many life coaches, and it's growing and growing and growing. So differentiate yourself by allowing yourself to be identified by the value you bring and the solution. These are just some of the mindset shifts. Another mindset shift is total wellness. Total wellness. You will not sustain empowerment if you do not have a mindset of total wellness. And there are certain things that you need to do to make sure that you have that. So these are just a few of the things we know about prayer. We know about uh, being a steward, a good steward. We know about kingdom principles. All of those things are a part of that mindset. These are four essential, and then the bonus that I gave you. So, new way. Why not start simple? Why not solve the thing that solves the thing? Why not solve the thing that solves the thing? Imagine knowing the next year of your audience growth journey because of consistent revenue generating strategies. Okay, you're more in the know as opposed to wondering, wishing, and hoping. Imagine building a business even when we have a crisis, financial, etc. Imagine that. It's okay to imagine. Imagine having a more consistent cash flow and not starting from zero every single month. Feast and famine. If you've tried one on one consulting and you're burnt out, exhausted because you are only one person, If you've managed to take in enough information that you now find yourself completely and utterly lost. If you're financially set with your job, but you feel completely drowning in the box life, was this all it was meant to be? We're speaking of your life. I want to make sure. Okay, it's not your fault. It is not your fault. Can I say it again? Do you want me to say that again? It's not your fault. Thank you for the heart. It's not your fault. Why? You've been sold on opportunities and they didn't give you the whole thing, all to try and make a buck off the information alone. But information alone doesn't do anything. That's why we created this free training. Truth. Have you had tiny programs scattered all over the place, not knowing when to launch? Maybe one week you'll do a webinar, the next week you'll do a post. Okay. You're charging a low $35 a month for a membership program from your group, and it'll take thousands of paying members to give you the income you deserve. These are truth bombs. Worried about, will my business effort be worth it? Thank you, Lene, for engaging. She says yes. And I'm just going to say right now, Lene, you're going to receive our gift card, Amazon gift card. It's a little, just a little change, but it still is an appreciation of your engagement. I like this. Yes. Yes. All right. So let's move forward. Worried about, will anyone buy my program if I charge above $1,500? Or maybe you're just trying to identify how they're going to buy your product. What do you need to do? What else do I need to invest in order to make that change, to make that money? Worried about failing, that you've been paralyzed with inaction. So much worried about that. You can stop worrying. We got you. You see, we got you. You can stop worrying, but you need to commit and you need to show up. Yeah, live. Whoa, what? Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, my sister. Because the truth is, you want to know what the truth is? Do you really want to know what the truth is? You don't need, and I'm still coming with those strategies, you don't need a large audience. Yes, we're talking about building your audience, we're talking about attracting that audience, but you don't need a large audience necessarily to accomplish the desired results. Is that good news to anyone? A big team. You can do it lean. You can start off with, maybe it's you and your daughter, or it could be you, yourself, and you. So a lot of money to get started, slash on the budget. Well, there is something that you need to consider. You need to consider the cost. You need to consider what your goals are. You need to consider your skills and what skills are needed and what skills you lack. But you don't necessarily need a lot of money to get started. You don't need to already have an offer already created. Okay? You don't need to have mastered marketing. I guess this is my caveman image. You don't have to be a techie person. Can you say yay? Not techie here, if that's the case. So, all you have to do is stop worrying. The antidote to anxiety is action. All right. Type that in if you want. The antidote to anxiety is action. So I don't want you to worry about all this ever again. I will teach you my whole system, how to implement it, and the actual tasks you need to perform. I'm going to share that with you as I reveal the resource next week. And as a matter of fact, comment with pound waitlist if you haven't already. If you'd like to be on the wait list, be the first to know about that resource, get the best investment opportunity, then you want to comment with pound waitlist. Never buy a program that promises to teach you this, but always has a missing component to make you pay more, because I will spill it all. Yes, I will. The secret key to designing your epic audience growth accelerator plan is, wait a minute, I'm going to tell you more, but first, I'm going to share some lead gen strategies for building your audience as promised. Simple, proven strategies. Number one, you want to take advantage of and monetize your Facebook online real estate. Your profile funnel, and I'll tell you more about that as we move forward with the resource, but that's actually showing how you can optimize and your private uh, profile, your personal profile, how you can set that up where it will lead them to your offers or your Facebook page or your other resource that's showing the other items you have available. Your cover photo button slash link download. There's a cover photo that's on your profile. And if you have a Facebook page, there's a cover photo there. There's a way that you can put a button there and they click on it as if it were a real button, and it opens up to reveal your link and whatever it is you want them to see. The About Us on your Facebook page. There's also the same ability to show that on your personal profile wall. Your biz page. Okay, that is just the first strategy. The second is LinkedIn events. And again, don't get overwhelmed. You'll have an opportunity to utilize these strategies, even if you're not starting with them right up front. Remember, I said you don't need to be on every single platform, but you do need to master one. And maybe yours is Facebook. LinkedIn events, you can promote to your audience there. Those are that are your connection. You can create a LinkedIn event and have your event promote the link where they need to go to sign up for what it is that you're offering. And this is usually a lead magnet. If you're doing a paid event or something like that, you can utilize this as well. Instagram, you want to make sure that your bio on Instagram has a link that leads to your free lead magnet, your free offer. And I talked about that a little bit, what that might mean, and I still may talk about a bit more. But you want to make sure you have that link in your bio, because clicking as far as your Instagram feed, you need a certain amount, I believe, to be able to do that. But Instagram is another resource. There is also the Reels that you can use that allow you to create a poll. Number four is your email signature line. Did you know that in your email, there's an ability for you to tease a little bit, offer that lead magnet, and you should have received your one-page lead magnet document in your welcome email. But you can post that email sig line right at the bottom, and you go into the settings and it says signature, and you just put a little teaser there with the link that they need to go to. And then, let's see, did I complete? Um, the other way is where you reach out to those that are in your DMs. You reach out to maybe the top 10 that you have identified that you want to be a client or customer. You just create a conversation, you reach out. You also can increase your friends list. You can increase the friends list. And there are also ones that will reach out to you and want you to be a friend, but you want to look and you don't want to just accept any and everybody as your friend. You want to look and see if they're even active, see if they're even posting, and see if there's someone that you would like to be in your audience as far as what solutions you're offering for their pain point. I know it's quite a bit that I'm sharing, and I still may give you a little bit more. I'm wrapping up because time is running out. The secret key to designing your epic audience growth accelerator plan is clarified dream audience plus impact driven solution plus personalized outreach engine. It equals an income impact where you are thriving in your business and creating revenue that is profitable and leaves you in feast and not in famine. And that would be the pound hashtag CSO formula. So, do you see how this is the only formula you need to succeed? The only strategies that you need to succeed? Would you like me to show you how to master this process? Well, I am going to be sharing that with you in the next week. We're going to give you the ability to do just that. I want you to take a look at this commitment statement. Commit. I blank, which is your name, commit to implementing what I learned this week to find personal and business success with my life. Hashtag commit. That's what I want you to post as you're doing. And actually, I'm going to challenge each of you to get there under the guides area and do your takeaways, because that's the other thing. You're going to comment with your number one or one of your takeaways from this particular session. All right. I saw a yay and I saw a yes. Thank you so much for engaging, Sissy. And I know we're going to have some others that are watching the replay. Questions, put your questions there. I don't have time left really to answer questions, but I want you to put your question there because I'm going to scroll through and answer your questions. And if someone has one that's real quick, you can go ahead and comment with that. The training for today is over, but we will be back at 6 with a watch party slash rebroadcast at 6 o'clock. And I'll be here with you and all of the others that will join us. I just want you to pat yourself on the back and just say, good work, girl. Good work. Good work. Oh, thank you so much. My sissy says this is yummy. Isn't it though? I wish I knew all of this when I was coming in. And I want you all to make sure that you share this on your timeline. You can just give them the link. You can let them know what you think about it and get them in here. It's not too late. I love you with the love of the Lord. You have just been with me for Attract and Build your audience online with ease. And today was all about the mindset. It was about power and rendering the results that need to happen to bring in your ideal client slash customer. I love you with the love of the Lord. Thank you so much. Join me at 6 if you can. If not, stay tuned for some bonus trainings, some other bonuses. And if you haven't gotten into the VIP upgrade, I'm going to make sure that I post that as well. Well, bye. I love you. I will see you later, hopefully this evening, if not, on the next session that we have for you. God bless.